What's going on, my people? What's up, America? I'm Jay Cotto, and welcome to the Boxing and Jedi's Temple. And today I bought my people. I bought my people. I bought the gang. That's right. Say what's up to my people. What's going on? Steph, John, what's going on, everybody? Welcome, man.
What's going on, bud?
Definitely, brother. God bless each and every one of y'all. I'm glad we're on here. God bless everybody that's watching. Peace to Khalil, James Jameson, my brother, and everyone else that's on here and who's going to join. Of course, as you see the title, it's called Americana, Love It or Leave It. And basically, you're speaking to the son of a patriot. You're speaking to a veteran himself, John, and you're speaking to the wife of a retired major, if I'm correct, right?
No,
Colonel. Sorry, Colonel. So we know exactly what's going on, and we can tell you from different how do you say perspectives, and they're going to be very good perspectives because, as you can see, we are all either married sons or are patriots. And basically, we're just gonna let you have it, and we're gonna tell you exactly what's going on. So the first thing I want to touch on is basically this thing where there's white guilt. You have all of these so-called Hollywood actors coming out, and they're basically just it's my fault. Did you see the new stupid video? It's my fault.
I saw that thing, and I don't think I've ever cringed and wanted to throw up so much in my entire life, man.
Yeah. They're like, I take responsibility, every joke, every situation. I'm like, you guys, where was this shit when minorities were dying under Obama's police watch? Where was Colin Kaepernick? Where all of these celebrities starting from and these are your celebrities if you follow them, Snoop Dogg and everybody that had a photo op with Donald Trump before he became president. Now all of a sudden he's racist, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. Hey, Robert Brown, what's going on, Robert?
I watched part of that video and was like, fuck you. Just fuck all of you. Get the fuck out of my face.
Exactly.
They don't help the situation. They really don't. First off, I'm going to say this, and a lot of people are going to be shocked. Was there racism before Obama? Did anybody really there was, but I don't remember it. It's like suddenly all the shit starts happening the moment he gets to be president the second time. The SJW stuff. Black Lives Matter suddenly appears. Was it the Wall Street thing? What was it called? Shit. That protest, the anti-Wall Street protest, turned into Antifa. And
one thing I will say: fuck Antifa, fuck Black Lives Matter. All right.
Yeah.
I am not about to apologize for being white.
That's right, and you shouldn't
apologize for something I have nothing to do with. The skin color.
Yeah.
I was born with. There's nothing I can do to make this purple, black, brown. Fuck.
I wouldn't want, but there are enough people out there in the black community telling them to stop it. Candace Owens, that one comedian did a video saying you embarrassed yourselves. Did you see that? I can't remember what his name is. Mike Robert Smith or something like that. He did this hysterical video. He's like, "You're embarrassing yourselves."
Yeah.
You need to stop.
And what's funny is you had a lot of guys from YouTube that are downloaders that are Black Americans, and the other day they made common sense to me because they're like, okay, and these are black men speaking, so I'm going verbatim, okay. The Hodges twins, I love those guys. They came out and said, I was born in America and I'm black. So I'm a black American. Ain't none of y'all from the hood African Americans. So y'all got to stop it because y'all weren't born in Africa. If you was born in America and your parents are just black and they have no African descendants, then you're Black American. And I'm like, holy shit, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
I've stopped the African American and I've called them Black Americans, exactly what they are. Just like I'm a Puerto Rican American, a Cherokee Indian American, right? I mean, and I can't even add American to Cherokee Indian because this shit was ours. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
it's just to the point that all of these names and the way they categorize things and then they stereotype and and then when you sit back and you look at it, it's like, wow, they're weaponizing this shit. They've weaponized this racism.
Well,
They've weaponized
it. It's the Democrats' easy way of putting people in their place instead of anything else. It's just so easy now for them to look at someone, you're racist, and then get everyone on Twitter against them and cancel them, and then your life's ruined. It's that easy. You just have to call someone a damn racist.
Well, they're they're going after. This is different, but when J.K. Rowling said the only people who can have a period are women, and of course, the idiots too. The actors from Harry Potter are like, she's wrong. She's anti-trans. It's like, she's right.
Yeah.
You guys are all what? English public school kids? Didn't you take biology? Didn't you take human biology? She's right. And she doubled down. Because basically she's got fuck you money now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's a huge SJW herself.
I know.
And she stood her ground though. I mean, I got to give her credit. She stood her damn ground. And
well, I'm gonna let you guys know something too, guys. All right, you've got rappers like T.I. talking about, oh, the white man is putting drugs in the communities, the black communities, and look, shut the fuck up, Clifford. That's his real name. Clifford and Snoop Dogg and the rest of these sons of bitches should shut the fuck up. I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, you used to call our sisters, our friends' sisters, regular women used to call them hoes in your songs, bitches, right? But now that you have daughters, they're nowhere near the hood. You have your children in fucking private schools.
Yeah.
You used to rap about drugs. You were a fucking drug dealer yourself. As a matter of a fact, weren't you caught with a whole fucking trunk full of fucking illegal weapons? So what the fuck are you talking about, Clifford? What are you talking about? The white man is pumping drugs into the community when you and everybody else that you fucking affiliated with pumped it to your own fucking people. See, this is the key word. Accountability.
Yeah, they don't.
Accountability.
Well,
they don't.
The person I have the biggest problem with right now, as far as Hollywood musicians, you name it, is John fucking Legend and his damn nasty ass damn wife, Chrissy Teigen.
Yeah, I think she's a tranny. I think she's a tranny. She looks like a tranny to me. She looks like a Bangkok tranny.
They're nasty people, dude. I mean, nasty. And they're sitting in their multi-million-dollar mansion behind multiple, gates, throwing bail money out for rioters, and screaming Black Lives Matter. Motherfucker, you ain't black anymore. I'm sorry. You moved away from being a black man to, selling out to America.
Yeah.
Look, I want you guys to observe something. I want you guys to observe something next time. Next time there's a Black Lives Matter protest, you notice all of them, like maybe 5% are black, but all of them are yuppie scum.
Yeah.
All of them are yuppies.
They're a bunch of they're a bunch of trust fund babies.
Right. And then on top of that, I just want to tell the Africans out there that are providing themselves and this and
Jay?
Okay. Jay.
Taking this shit as to washing your feet.
Right.
Oh, there we go. We're back.
Yeah.
We're back. We're back. All right. Sorry. You see, this happens every time we tell the truth. But my whole thing here is okay. Shit. Like, how is it that you have white rich kids out there marching, yelling, and then at the same time you have white people out there with their white guilt on one knee and washing feet, and then the police are out there doing that shit too. I don't condone this shit, and I'm gonna tell you guys who are accepting this with open arms, you are the racists. You are allowing another race to lower themselves, put you in front of them, so there henceforth you feel like you're superior. Anybody who thinks that their race is more superior than the next race is the fucking racist. Bottom line.
Yeah, that's, and ultimately, you know, you're talking about Legend and that thing he's married to. They're both racists.
Yep.
You know who else is racist? Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yep.
They hate their own kind. They hate their own. If you're poor, you're their own kind. Oh, you can.
Yeah.
You can't even get an autograph.
Yeah, she's just, I mean, you know, when she was pregnant with her last kid and they brought her out on that days at the Grammys, and she's dressed up basically like the Blessed Virgin, I wanted to fucking puke. I'm like, hold on,
No.
wait a second, you fucking skank. You know?
Yes.
I mean,
yes. And
who do you think you are? You're not a diva. You're somewhere lower than that. Not even Madonna, who's a pain in the ass, would do something that stupid. The only one I can think of like that is Lady Gaga when she showed up in a fucking egg.
Let me say this much though, because it took me doing this today to start to quell my anger, because I have been angry as hell for the past week. I mean, just absolutely livid with what's going on. I went to the bedroom, I laid down, and I prayed, and God lulled me. And I looked up, and I was just like, I was so angry. I was like, how? And God stopped me right there. And God spoke to me, and God said, I got this. Yeah. And I'm like, and then God firmly spoke, I got this.
Well,
and I'm like, I got this.
Yeah.
I felt really good for the first time in a week today.
Right.
You know? Even with the stuff with Filoni, I let him have it. But then I thought, there's something not right about this. Mm-hmm. Hey, what was he doing at that conference? And how did Itchy get this? You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's everything starting to tail off. And I think that, you know, when you start, but here's the deal. Every time I think the Democrats shot their wad, they do something else that's stupid.
Well, you got to understand. I mean, it's all about, look, the Democrats own the entertainment industry, the news corporations, and mostly all the corporations. You notice how Lego and everybody else that's a corporation that's affiliated with the Democrats, you notice how they stopped with the police figures. And then, you know, I can't believe that Subway's released a fucking statement saying, we are proud to serve Black people. I mean, look, guys, look. Yes. What happened to George Floyd, right? That's his name. What happened to Floyd, Mr. Floyd? Let me explain something to you. Yes, there are bad cops out there. Not all of them are the same. But at the same time, I just don't understand how you had a police captain that was shot. Then you've got this guy who held a gun, did a fucking home entry. Yes, the past is the past. I understand that, but it's just the whole logic of it. It's just like when Jesus was up there and they asked the crowd, do you want the Messiah, a man who claims he's the Messiah, to live, or do you want, which was what was his Babakis? Barabbas, right? So this is what's going on now. So instead of choosing Dorn to memorialize for your fucking cause, you fucking go and put a meth head, and then you put him next to Martin Luther King murals, Malcolm X murals. I mean, what the fuck is going on with y'all? I'll tell you what's going on with y'all. And I don't care if you guys don't want to fucking follow me, but this is the truth, and you will love me at the end. You will love all of us at the end. What's happening here is they're using your race to get your vote, and they're putting you on top right now.
Yep.
But what's gonna happen is, you guys remember Obama, the black president, which really isn't black. He's Turkish. Remember that? Okay, so the moment he shitted on you and forgot all about the black vote, you guys were still, fuck it. He's black though. He's in there. That makes no fucking sense. Just like you sons of bitches, and I'm not talking about them, I'm talking about the voters that were gonna vote fucking Hillary Clinton because she was a woman. Feminists, when Harvey Weinstein's case cracked open, Epstein's case cracked open, where were all you guys? You were nowhere to be found. You know why? Because you are on a leash. You are told what to do. You are under agenda.
Well,
basically,
you know, it's funny because everything's starting to unravel now, though. I think people are finally starting to wake up and see the crap for what the crap is on the wall. They're starting to see through the Democratic, you know, through their bullshit. Because if this was 20 years ago when these celebrities put out a PSA, right? Everybody would have been tuned to the TV because we loved our celebrities. Today, dude, it's just cringe because it's not just us that are conservatives that are cringing from it. People on the left are even cringing from it because they're saying you're pandering. So I mean, they're getting destroyed on both fronts.
It's when you look at how many people have actually walked away from the Democrat Party over the bullshit over the years, it's staggering. I mean, it's just watching them. There's a guy, he goes on Twitter by the name of The Persistence, and he goes all over the U.S. Getting people to register as Republicans and stuff. And the response to him has been massive. Just seeing black women being interviewed saying, "I'm never voting Democrat again."
Yeah.
Because,
and I think,
when they're suddenly realizing they only care about us every 4 years.
Basically, after you hit that shit right on the head, bro.
Yeah, they only care about us every 4 years. Candace Owens has said it. Jericho Green has said it. And it's like my friend Bill Randall has said it. My friend Sam Winchester said it. And these people, they had it figured out for a long time. But other people are starting to come. Trump has got a 40% approval rating with the black community. If he gets 20% of the vote, the Democrats could, sacrifice their firstborn children to Baal, and it wouldn't make a difference. He'd still kick their asses.
Yeah. Well, let me say this much too. For as many people that might be in the chat here too, or watching, sound off if you are black. Be proud of it. If you are black, be proud of it. But if you're white, sound off. Be proud of it. And if you're Asian, sound off and be proud of that too.
That's
the thing is, none of us on this panel right here, we're not going to look at anybody's skin color, and that shit pisses me off.
Oh, you guys didn't know this, did you? I was friends with Ivan Ortega. I'm going to say this in public so y'all hear it. Friends with Ivan Ortega on Facebook, and my Facebook page, I'm not shy about what I believe in. He went on there one time last week and called me a racist.
What?
I've got it. I've got the screenshot. I'll show you guys later.
Why did that fucking little fucking cocksucker call you a fucking racist?
Because I was basically supporting Donald Trump.
Man, fuck him.
Calling out the rioters for being basically terrorists. And I'm right. He's, I'd like to know, does he have a green card? Why is he still here in the United States?
Yeah, I mean,
I've never and I'm like, exactly when have I said anything that was anti-black? Never.
Well, I
never.
He's
never
pretty much a scumbag though. So he tried doing stuff with Bonnie's daughter way back in the day.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, yeah, and he treated her like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a look. Him and Jeremy can bend each other over the way they
They
doing
hate
and
each
shit. I
other.
don't give a fuck about them
They
guys,
hate each
man.
other. They hate each
Yeah,
other.
now, all of a sudden. I mean,
Oh,
they
they
used to make
did.
videos with each other's
They,
laps, with each other's legs over each other's laps and shit. Now all of a sudden they're not friends. Holy shit! What
well,
happened?
basically something happened with Jesse. Jesse got pissed, and I think Jeremy somehow was involved. Ivan was doing or said something or did something. They really set Jesse off, and Ivan is persona non grata.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
look, I
but
want to tell everybody.
I want to say this. Donald Trump is not racist. The people that
He's
support
not.
him aren't racist.
No.
Nope.
I know a lot of blacks, a lot of Asians who support him. Okay. He looks at people for who they are. He doesn't keep account of what skin color you are, what religion you are, or anything. He just looks, he got a tremendous amount of support from the black community when he's helping them in New York, but now he's a fucking racist because he beat Hillary.
It's
And we're all
ridiculous.
racist for him. You want to know why I say to people who say that? Fuck right off. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck right off. Okay.
Yeah. And another thing, do you guys know that they want to change the definition of racist to what they want it to be now? You know why? Just like
Because
Ivan Ortega called you a racist, they feel that they can put it under that now. And since you don't agree with it, it's more comfortable for them to call you a fucking racist. Let me tell you guys something. Come on down to Florida, the suburbs, bro, so you can taste some of this. You know what I'm saying? We're all fucking strapped down here. Black Lives Matter. You fucking George Soros funded motherfuckers. All right? Antifa, you George Soros funded motherfuckers. Come on down here. Come on down and get some Americana, kids. Come on down. Come on down here and try to come into the homes. I swear to God, you guys will not walk out alive in
well,
any county.
that is there, and that's the thing. That's why that Chaz thing going on. I give it another week if it lasts that long, because there was no plan.
No plan.
We're here now. We own it.
Okay. Right.
Well, the one thing that's upsetting me, and I wish, Stephanie, that you would get Rudy on, because I would love to hear Rudy's opinion on this. But Stephanie's husband is a retired colonel. Okay. I was a major in the U.S. Army. All right.
He was a colonel in the Marine Corps.
Me, I went to airborne school at Fort Benning. I served at Fort Bragg. My main base stateside, my home base was Fort Campbell, Kentucky. I take pride in knowing that I was at these major installations. I don't give a damn what the name of the installations were. Do not change the name of these bases. I don't care what it's rooted in. Who gives a shit?
He agrees with you on that. Here's the thing about it. I'm a history major, and we just had a long conversation about the history of the mob, for crying out loud, because I got on that kick. You can't erase history.
Yeah.
I'll give you an analogy. Back in the 1800 years before Christ, there's a pharaoh named Akhenaten who ran Egypt. He changed everything. He took their pantheon of gods and got rid of them, and only worshipped one god, which wasn't exactly what the priests and everybody wanted to do. And if you look at the art, because the only way you can really tell what was going on is through their artwork.
Right.
He was a very strange looking dude, right? He died. Nefertiti, if you remember the bust, the blue helmet thing, that was his wife.
Yeah.
And she was probably the mother of Tutankhamun, King Tut.
Right.
She couldn't get married, and then she disappeared. They disappeared. Here's what the Egyptians did. They erased his name from everywhere.
Yeah.
But guess what? Because Nobody will ever know he and his wife existed, but we found it. Now we know they did. Now they know how they were. Now we know how the rest of that dynasty went through them.
Right.
You can't erase history because it
Let-
always comes back.
Let
It
me
doesn't matter
put
who
on
writes
Robert's
it. The truth will
comment
always be
here
there.
real quick. He said,
This
Dems
is what
good luck
happened, and
destroying
that's
the
the
Second
thing.
Amendment
These
now.
dumb
Right?
fuckers don't understand.
No, they don't. They don't understand. Hold on, big boys. You're saying the whole world is laughing at America for voting the clown, and I know you're not talking about Trump. If that's the
Yeah,
clown
yeah.
that you're referring to, I mean, you can't really speak on our politics, and you really don't know what's going on here, except for the part that there's a major coup d'état going on against our president of the United States. So a clown, I mean, that's your political view and shit like that, but I don't see anything as to him fucking around. Now Obama was a fucking clown.
Yeah.
My man Unrivaled gave me something to look up, and thank you, Unrivaled. I'm going to do it right now. Check it out. He told me to look up Act Blue. Now, Act Blue is a nonprofit technology organization established in June 2004 that enables Democrats, progressive groups, and left-leaning nonprofits to raise money on the internet by providing them with online fundraising software. Its stated mission is to empower small dollar donors. Okay, so this is what the Democrats
That's money
you know,
laundering.
yeah, it's the type of business. Yeah,
That's
it's
money.
labeled. It is money laundering, and it's labeled under the type of business political action committee slash nonprofit organization. So if they're not washing
Which
shit,
that sounds illegal as hell. I mean, you can't have a PAC and have it be a nonprofit. It's either got to be one or the other.
yeah,
That's a mess. And oh, by the way, if you're a foreigner and you're attacking the president, calling our president a clown, just you need not to make any comments because you have no fucking idea what the fuck you're talking about. The only people that are laughing are the people that wish he was their leader, and that's the bottom line. Okay,
Well,
I don't take shit from anybody who says that.
let me tell you the difference between a blue and red state. All right. Jay and
yes,
I both live in Florida. All right. I love our governor. I really do. I just love our governor.
Yeah, yeah.
Our governor has told our citizens in the state of Florida, if you have weapons, get ammunition. Defend
yeah,
your your residence, defend your workplace. Do whatever you have to do. If someone breaks in, do not be afraid. Put a damn tap in their ass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys are lucky. DeSantis is great. Now ours, let's put it this way: Tom Wolf, our governor, won't do any interviews. He won't do any pressers because he's about as dumb as Biden is. He's a total stupid asshole. Now our county's still in green now, which means basically everything's open, but we still have to wear masks and there's still social distancing. Meanwhile, the CDC is saying COVID-19 dies in humidity. It's not really transferable on surfaces, we've discovered. And you really can't pass it to other people. But we're still fucking doing this. The states that are being run into the hole, and actually he can't do as much as like that bitch in Michigan who finally just gave up and opened the state up because it was getting run over. But the states that are being driven into the ground: New York, California, Virginia, the state of Washington, Jay Inslee, the bitch that runs Oregon. They're being trashed because their leadership, I don't know what their leadership wants.
no,
What are they going to keep everybody? What are they going to keep all those people in lockdown forever? Because
listen,
COVID-19 is here to stay. All right, and I'm not taking a damn vaccination for it.
No,
No
me neither. And I just want to say, what's up, Jack? What's up, Jack? JW Productions. COVID-19 is not still spreading. We just got it today. There is no second wave. They came out with the
Yeah.
reports today. Now
Yeah.
you're going to hear that. You're going to hear this shit all over again. You're going to hear some more things, and that's all to keep you home scared, so that you can vote from home electronically, so they can manipulate the fucking ballot, so that way they can fucking, because they're not going to be able to beat them at the ballot box. So this is what they want to do, you know.
Yeah.
But it's funny how the Republican states, all red states, are open except for the blue states. It's
Yep.
funny, huh? And I also saw that Big Boys also said, fuck that clown. You know, he's an idiot. But the problem here is that you're just saying this, but you don't know what you're talking about, Big Boys, because you're calling him a fucking idiot. But this man has progressed so far up than any president that we've had, and now all of a sudden you're proving no case. You're just calling him this and calling him that for no fucking
because-
reason. Like if this is hold on.
You know,
Like if this
okay,
is his fault. Like if this is not Trump's fault. Everything that you're listening to is basically what we're talking about here, bro. You know what I mean? And you're being misinformed. You're being misinformed. It's not even about the Republicans. It's just you're being misinformed, and you're just going by verbatim, son. Because here we are in America, and we're living here, and we're fine. We're in a red state. We're fine.
Yeah.
The slavery, the
I mean-
slavery and the disruptions coming from every blue state, bro.
Yeah.
All of them.
Trump has done more for America than I'd say since Roosevelt. He's done prison reform. He's done low income area reform.
Yeah.
He has taken what's the word I'm looking for right now? I'm a little scatterbrained, but he has given economic relief to black people.
Yeah.
To black people.
Look,
you
I'm
know?
gonna say this. When you have someone like Big Boy who's not an American, who probably, I don't know, whatever news he listens to, the reason why the news people lie about Trump is because they're all in on it. And they don't want, they're a bunch of globalist hacks. Globalism is evil. Globalism is, it denies individuals their right to just be, you know? And hey, dude, if you want to believe that, fine. But you sound like an idiot, okay? And I'm being perfectly blunt. I mean, I don't go to England and go off on Boris Johnson. I don't go to France and go off on Macron, but I'd like to because Macron is a pussy.
Check this out. Check this out, guys. Look on the screen. This is the most dumbest shit I've ever heard. Trump is just playing hashtag the blame the Democrats card. Bro, are you from America? Are you actually living here? Or are you just watching TV? Or are you just watching TV, Jack?
Jack looks like he's about 18 years old. So I'm going to say he's probably not well educated. He's probably got A's maybe in classes, but just because you got A's didn't mean you learned anything. You just
okay, you live here. Okay, you live here. Okay, no doubt, Jack. So explain, how is it that he's playing the blame game on the Democrats, but the Democrats are calling this man racist and everything else, but yet he's got every black leader behind him. They're talking about the economy was bought by Obama, which wasn't because it fell down, but then all of a sudden it's like, you know, and I know you're not a Democrat. You're probably not a Republican either. You're probably one of those fucking liberals. It don't matter, bro.
Actually, Jay, why don't we have him on? Because I always like to hear a different viewpoint. Why don't we?
No, you know why? You know why? You know why? Because it's gonna turn into an argument.
Yeah.
It's gonna turn into an argument. I mean, these guys that come on here, they're already poisoned and brainwashed with this MSNBC talk, the CNN fucking, you know.
And I want to say this: if he's a little millennial or a Generation Z, I'm not wasting my time. I don't talk to people about politics under the age of 30 because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
No, I agree with you there. I agree with you there.
it's like, first off, you think you're special because you're 25. Guess what? You're going to be old someday. So kiss my ass, okay? You little shit.
I'm saying,
Second of all,
it's. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
second of all, you didn't learn anything in school because you don't know how the government's supposed to work. You didn't take any civics classes. You don't know anything about your history, anything. Okay? I don't want to hear about it. You're a waste. Kid, the best part of you dribbled down the crack of your mother's ass.
Bro,
Okay.
you listen to the Daily Show, so do I. So you probably
The
listen to
Daily
the Daily Show. Yeah, and
All right.
the Daily Show is straight Republican and conservatives. That show is full of conservatives I mean, this is really retarded.
I got it, guys. I'm getting really tired, and I gotta go. And I'm not gonna get into an argument with somebody that probably works as a barista at Starbucks because he can't get a decent job because he's got a women's studies degree. Okay? And I'm tired.
What's
okay?
up, Reverend Pickle?
See you guys later.
Yeah, no doubt. All right,
Bye,
Steph,
Mama.
take it easy.
Yeah.
Good night, Steph.
Good night. Good night.
All right. Yeah, so now we can talk. I mean, look, Jack. You love it, so you're basically trolling. So you know what, Jack? Go fuck your mother backwards. See ya. Now, this is a case where Jack has decided to try to troll, but at the same time doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He says he lives here, but yet he don't know what's going on. So obviously he's far left and just trying to hide. Oh, I don't watch MSNBC, but you sound just like him. Everybody that's actually trying to say that Trump is an idiot, he's a clown, prove your case. Prove your case. What exactly are you saying? Because to tell you the truth, Obama was a clown. Clinton was a fucking clown. Both Bushes were the fucking clowns. You know what I mean? I mean, there were many fucking clowns.
Well, this
In
is
the White
what
House.
Jay, this is what I see is a big problem right now. Even, 20 years ago, we needed the Democrats in office.
Yes.
We had Republicans, but we needed the Democrats in office because we needed balance. But people were able to reach across and have conversations and come up with good ideas. People were able to actually have dialogue with each other. There's no such thing as dialogue anymore. No one's talking to each other. Everyone now is canceled. This person pissed me off. Cancel them. Can't cancel their life. Get them fired. Ruin their life. And I don't understand this, man. Right now I'm actually ashamed to live in America the way things are actually going on. And this crap that's going on in Seattle right now, number one, they need to get rid of their mayor. But as far as I'm concerned, Trump doesn't need to dilly-dally about this. He needs to go in there with pure force. He needs the National Guard to go breaking in there, arrest these motherfuckers, and anyone that, decides to brand a weapon, they need to be shot. They need to be shot on the spot. He needs to make a damn example of these fools.
Yeah. And, this is what I'm saying. Like, okay, Trump's the clown here, they say. But what's funny here is that you got these fucking mayors now that don't want to get rid of these Antifa groups that are destroying their cities. Trump is saying, if you don't handle this shit, I'm going to handle it. But then now all of a sudden, it's Trump's fault. Trump got to do, first of all, you're a mayor. Then there's a governor. You guys govern that state. The mayor governs that city. What the fuck? The president is at a higher standard than you. So if it's your city and you're the mayor, right? And if the mayor's not complying, then the governor has to check them. None of them are complying. So then Trump said, I'm gonna take care of it myself. That's when he steps in. So he's giving these guys their leadway as to, flexing their muscles and their powers that they have, and they're not even moving. They're not budging. They're not doing anything for their people. They're putting their own people in that state in fucking danger. They're going to be home invasions. They're going to be rapes. They're going to be mad shit. Like, go ahead, John. You going to say something, John? Oh, what the hell?
Went over, but
are you, John? You there?
I'm here.
Okay, were you going to say something?
Oh, I was just, it looked like you were deep in thought. I was wondering what was going on. But to answer Cal L's question there, he asked, what's happened in Seattle? Pretty much to answer your question, you have these Black Lives Matter people and these Antifa people. They have literally taken over 6 square blocks in the middle of Seattle. In the middle of those 6 square blocks is a police headquarters in the middle of that 6 square blocks. They have looted the police headquarters. They are carrying their weapons from that police headquarters. They've got all sorts of demands, lunatic demands. I could talk about this for the next 8 hours. The best thing I could do is tell you to look it up on Fox News here on YouTube, and Tucker Carlson goes over it perfectly because I'd rant and rave about it for 10 hours. But I hear it for yourself because it's lunacy. It is just far Marxist lunacy. That's the best way I can put it. So, yeah, that's how
it's to a point that, okay, we've already covered ground that the Black Americans are being used for their vote. And we all know, just like Candace Owens and everyone else has said that happens to be Black, have said that they only look for them every 4 years when they're being elected, right? So you got to understand here, what Trump has done, that's a long life thing. Like all these donations and these legislative rulings that they're going to do. You know what I mean? And also, in case you guys are wondering why George Soros has activated Antifa, why George Soros has activated Black Lives Matter during this, is because Hillary Clinton is on trial right now. Yeah, she's on trial right now. She's going to jail. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand where Trump's a clown. I don't understand where he's not a really good president and all this shit, but yet he's destroyed the fucking Taliban, destroyed Al Qaeda. I mean, this is what Obama said he did, but he didn't, right? On top of that, bro, I mean, the Black unemployment has went down. I mean, the jobs have gone up. The economy is tanking as we go through this pandemic. Because us Americans already know this is bullshit coming from the Democrats. These are all fucking lies. First, you try collusion with the Russians, tried to do this dossier shit that didn't work out, and come to find out when it was all uncovered, that's why y'all going to jail. Come to find out, it was the Democrats who were colluding with the other side to try to steal the fucking election. So what they did was, okay, if we get caught, we're blaming them. You know what I mean? Now, what's funny here, John, and everyone else, is that Joe Biden can't even remember his fucking name.
Yeah.
And this is what... So Joe Biden, who can't even remember the first letter of his fucking name, is good to hold up the America, to have launch codes to fucking nukes, to put down legislation. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. Joe Biden is the most racist motherfucker on there, aside of Hillary Clinton. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys rather have a Biden than a Trump. I don't understand you. This orange man bad shit has all trickled down to one thing. You being MK Ultra by the fucking left with your fucking superstars, with your TV shows, now with your products. That's right. Kids can no longer have educational background as to home economics when it comes to Lego, because Lego teaches you how to build things, because now they want to take out the little play sets that consist of emergency workers, police officers. It's fucked up.
Well,
It's
hell,
ridiculous.
they're talking about removing Paw Patrol, which is, it's made for little kids. You're talking like 4 or 5 year olds,
Yeah.
because it has a little German Shepherd that's a police officer. They're talking about removing it because of that. I mean, how far is this crap going to go? I look at it like this. I didn't fight and bleed for my country for this. I didn't. I fought to keep this country free. That's, when you're in the military, you hear a lot of people talk, yeah, it's about God, country, and family. That's bullshit. Most of the time when you're deployed, it's about you and the guy next to you. That's what it's about.
Right.
And then it's about country. And
Right.
then there's an old saying, there's no such thing as an atheist in a foxhole.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I didn't fight for this, man. I did not put my life on the line day in and day out, to see this happen to this country. I bled. Just so everyone knows, yeah, I got shot. I got hit with shrapnel. I'm not bragging about it. I don't brag about my deeds. I don't talk about it much. It doesn't need to be talked about.
Yeah, shit, I'll talk about it. You see this? I'll talk about it. You see this man right here? This is a good friend of mine. This man has been to war. He's bled for the country. This man right here has served and protected you guys to give you exactly what you need, which is freedom, and he has protected your rights. Goddamn anyone, and I repeat this, goddamn anyone who tries to discourage this man, who takes anything that this man has built up, not for himself, but for this fucking country. Goddamn anyone who puts down these veterans like this man here, who bleeds, who does a lot of things out here and did a lot of things out here in order for you to go to Walmart and not worry about nobody coming up to you with a bomb. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with this police have nothing to do with these veterans, has nothing to do with anything as to racism. It's not all the time that a white cop kills a black man and it's racial. Because you know what? There are black cops that kill white men too. Go look, you'll see. How come nobody's marching for that? Exactly. So when you see a veteran like my man right here, my good friend John right here, you thank him for this service. See how humble he is, that he doesn't even want to talk about it and go out and even speak on how much he's done and how much he's bled. Doesn't matter to him. But to us, it should. To us, when we see this man, just like we see, just like people in Metropolis saw Superman and they're like, oh my God, wow, look at this person, man. Thank you. This is exactly how we got to look at these veterans of America. My father was a Vietnam veteran, Purple Heart, Gold Jumpers, did everything for this country. May he rest. And I tell you right now, me and my son are at odds because he's with that Black Lives bullshit. And he disrespected his grandfather, my father. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that I can do about it, but I can say this. These men right here, they are the heart and gold and treasure of America. And we are to respect them. And every time George Soros and the rest of these dysfunctional motherfuckers go out here and tear down Confederate flags, burn American flags, just remember the motherfuckers, before you take it to any racial platform, remember that even in the Confederate fucking war, there were white people that died for the black slaves, you stupid sons of bitches. So this racial shit is just a card. So what I'm saying here is respect these veterans, bro.
That I was military, but I'll say this much. We need to respect our police out there. There are some amazing cops out there, and they have a hard job that they have to do day in and day out. They see the worst of America on a day-to-day basis. They're the ones out there on the front lines day in, and they wear bulletproof vests every day they go to work for a reason. And they're the ones that, if you call 911, if someone rapes your sister, they're the ones showing up to take care of it. If someone's breaking into your house and you can't deal with it, they're the ones coming to deal with it. There's some bad apples out there as far as cops, but we need to respect the job that they actually do. Now, I absolutely agree. Yeah, we need some reform in the police departments. I really do. And I have to agree with, it's a bipartisan issue on both sides. They're talking about doing away with a lot of the enforcement of traffic laws so that police aren't interacting and agitating people so much, because I know I get pissed off if I get pulled over, especially if it's over something stupid,
Right.
Oh, your tail light was out. Okay, you could just let me know instead of, having to run me through your damn computer, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
But like I said, I know they've got a hard job to do, but it's a teeter thing for me, because I've seen police destroy people's lives. I have. I've seen, people that the whole court system and the police, people that are actually good people that's made a bad decision, one bad
Right.
decision, and it's just absolutely destroyed their life,
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah. And it's like, they try to do that.
what's that?
No, I'm saying you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. This is what they do.
Yeah.
They like Khalil said. I mean, like KT said. They spin a narrative out of everything, Carlos says here. They canceled kids animated TV shows about cops. It's fiction. What does a kids TV cartoon have to do with George Floyd? Exactly. Because you know why? Because you said the word right there, my man, Carlos. Cops. That's why. So now the Democrats don't want no police in their states. You know what Trump should do? Trump should let that happen to their states, and let the Republican states, the red states, show and prove and show them how America is running. Just because this is why he opened up all the Republican states, because we are the example, and we're showing you that this COVID-19 shit is a fucking lie. It's a lie. How do people that are dying from diabetes or heart attacks or natural death causes, they're putting it down as COVID deaths in order to spike the numbers to make it seem like Trump is losing control? But yeah, he was the first one to say close the border. A week later, he was the first one to say close the border, don't let no one in, let's close all flights, right, in order to keep us safe. A week later, the Democrats, just like Obama, we did that, we said that, which was a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking, it's crazy. And FNN, you got to understand, we understand what you're saying. Doesn't mean entirely, to abolish them, but to them it does. Their defunding means abolish them. They don't want no police.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah.
They don't.
Because, like I said, I have no problems, restructuring how police departments work. There's a lot of changes that need to be done. And it's not just with police, it's with the whole judicial system.
Yeah, hold on for 1 second, John. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on. Let me just answer FNN. FNN, yes, it's asking for reform, right? We're asking for reform. Once again, so you can understand, they're asking for abolishment. They don't want any police. They took over the damn station. They kicked them the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So go ahead, John. You were saying?
No, it's fine. Because me, I see the good and bad in everything. Like if someone has something on their record, I do believe, if you've done whatever your time is, whether it be in prison, probation, whatever, when you finish whatever your sentence is, there should be a way to get your record expunged. If you have to wait a certain time, because I've seen it time and time and time again with my church. People in the church that have felonies on their records, and they can't get a job. They cannot get a job, and there has to be something done for these people to be able to reintegrate into society. You see what I'm saying?
Agree. I agree.
And everybody has a past. Hell, you and I, Jay, we probably commit a felony once a week. You know, something. You know what I'm saying? Somehow, some way, we're probably committing a felony once a week. You know, and we're not bad people, but we're probably doing it. You know, somehow, some way, we're just not getting caught doing it. But, you know, like I said, I see the good with the bad, but the entire system needs to be reworked. It really does, because it's just, it's jacked, man. It really is. It's jacked.
It's jacked. And like I said, look, not every police killing, like when a police kills, if a white cop kills a black man or Spanish man or any minority, it's not always racially motivated.
Right.
You know what I mean? If it is, it always comes out to the forefront. You know what I mean? The Rodney King beating, right? That was straight racial.
Yeah.
The Amadou in New York, the man that got shot up 40 times, Amadou Diallo, right? That was racist. That was a racial slur. As well as the guy that I forgot his name. He got the plunger. He was abused by police while they had him detained and shit, and they broke a plunger in his ass, and he had to get Abner Louimer. You know what I'm saying? He had to get his whole bowel, everything reconstructed. Like, see, that's abuse. That's racist. What we saw, I'm not even going to call it racism. What I'm going to call it is tyranny. What I'm going to call it is abuse of power. What I'm going to call it is a sick fucking guy who had access to a fucking badge. And there are many out there. Yes, there is a problem. It's not always racial, though. It's mental.
Yeah. Well,
mental with
speaking about that, though, something people aren't talking about is black on black crime. If you go to Chicago, and I don't know if anybody, as far as, in the chat lives in Chicago, but black on black crime kills many more black people than police will ever do. Period.
And let me tell you something. The highest death count of black men or minorities was on Obama's watch. The statistics came out. If you're about numbers, go check it out. There were more white men in America that got killed by police officers that were armed. There were only 10 black men who were armed that got killed by white police officers. And this incident right here goes off, and what happens? And they've been doing this because now it started with that guy that went into this house that was being built and shit, and he got shot by somebody that was doing fucking what do you call that shit? A citizen's arrest. You heard about that?
Yeah.
Now the problem here is that the media, the Soros Incorporated, the Rothschild funded motherfuckers, what they did was they spun the narrative and tried to make it racial. Now, more video has come out that as he was running, he was dropping tools. He was stealing expensive tools. Then he went and reached for the guy's fucking shotgun. What do you think was going to happen? Know what I'm saying? Now, this white privilege shit that's going on, it did exist. It don't exist now. That's all a narrative. That's all a narrative.
It cracks me up because my ancestors aren't from here.
Right.
We're Scottish. you know what I'm saying? My grandfather and my grandmother came from Scotland. They came on the boats from Scotland. So I have no ancestors in America, that came from America during the slave times. So, yeah, I definitely don't feel guilty about slavery because, dude, we were getting oppressed at the time by England. You know what I'm saying? I mean, England was stepping on us.
Exactly. And you know, official scorecard. What's going on, my bro? Yeah, he's true. Look, he says true. If they use this death as a reason for rioting, by that logic, they should be burning down the whole country. They should be burning the whole country down because of the crazy amounts of killings in Chicago.
That's
Exactly.
what
But
I
the
was
thing
gonna
here,
say. Yep.
that's what I'm saying. Exactly. The thing here is the most highest count in black deaths are black on black crimes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, what? We're gonna forget about gangbangers now? We're gonna forget about drive-bys? We're gonna forget about bad drug deals going bad? We're gonna forget about motherfuckers who can't stand this motherfucker? Come on, I'm from the hood myself. Some motherfuckers get killed because they don't like you. Back in my day, you stepped on somebody's sneakers, you were getting stabbed or shot or cut in the face.
Well,
And this was within ghettos. So what the fuck are you guys? And I'm not talking to anybody on here. I'm talking about out there. What are you guys talking about? Police are killing more black men. When black men are killing each other, Puerto Rican men are killing each other, Chinese men are killing each other. Every race kills each other in a ghetto, especially when you're surrounded by what? What? Projects. What do you think they make projects for, bro? To put minorities in with each other so we can kill each other off.
Well,
that's what projects are.
You got to look at it like this too. Where do they send the most police?
Yes, they are.
To the highest crime-ridden places there are. That's right. Where the most police patrol, right? And so if you have neighborhoods that are predominantly black, right? But you have a ton of police there, that's probably because there's more crimes being committed there than in suburbia with all the white people.
Yes.
And that's not disrespecting the black man whatsoever. It's just saying that area right there, there's drugs being sold. You know, poverty breeds crime. Plain and simple. Poverty breeds crime.
And let me tell you something. The president was right. Trump was right. They try to make it racist as well. Everything he does is when the looting starts, the shooting starts. You goddamn right. Because I'll tell you something right now. A home invasion, okay, but it's still considered looting if niggas are coming into your crib, breaking your shit up and stealing from you, right? Right? Okay. You don't think that if someone comes into your home and you have a gun, you ain't going to start the shooting when they start their looting? Hell yeah. It's the truth. It's the fucking truth. The problem here is people don't like it. And FNN, I'm going to get on that subject too because I'm just like you, my friend. I can't stand the blame game. But guess what? Ever since Trump made his announcement, these guys have already called Trump a racist, right? But for some reason, people forgot that Trump had that people took photo ops with Trump that were black, like Snoop Dogg, right? And I mean, let's go down the line. Mostly all of the black Americans who are speaking against Trump now, calling him a racist, they all have photo ops with him when he wasn't running for president. So let me guess. He runs for president. He's a fucking racist, a bad guy, a bigot, everything in the fucking book. But had he not, right, you guys would have loved to be on Apprentice. You guys still would have shook his hand. You guys would have been writing in your raps, I'm rich like Trump. You guys are fucking hypocrites, bro. All of y'all are fucking hypocrites. And the blame game goes to the Democrats because the Democrats already got caught lying about Russian collusion when it was really them. And that's why Hillary as well is in trial. They've already called this man racist, but yet he has every black leader out there, no doubt. Every black leader out there. On top of that, he has donated to more money than any other president to black foundations. You got the prison reforms, which were meant to be for good, but then the Democrats, of course, switched it around and started releasing rapists. Like, oh yeah, okay, anything to make him look bad because he's doing good. What y'all don't understand, everybody that's calling Trump this and that, is that you got to understand. He's going up against the globalists. He's going up against the bankers. He's going up against the bankers. And I got to agree with you there, FNN. Now all Democrats are fucked up because they had somebody that was better than Biden. They had Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi Gabbard, a veteran herself. that fought for the United States. And she's from foreign descent. And what happened? And she's praised by Trump, but he's a racist. Come on, guys. Biden can't even remember the first letter of his last name, son, or his first at that. This guy is talking about, I'm running up against Joe Biden. My man just said he's running up against himself. That dementia is setting in. And this is what you guys want as your president? You had a better chance with Tulsi Gabbard, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you had a better chance. So now, to my black friends, what I want to tell you is that they're using your skin color. Thank you, babe. They're using your skin tone and your race and your culture just to get those votes. Because just like Candace Owens said, they only look for you every 4 years. They look for us minorities every 4 years, bro. Every 4 years. But if you look at the Republicans or the conservatives, bro, they're always tending to us. You know what I mean? They keep, and it's not, you can't say the establishment, because just like you said, not all Democrats, not everyone in the establishment is with that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be double-ended there. What you got to understand here is he's fighting against the globalists, the bankers, the Rothschilds. And the reason why I say this all the time, the reason why they haven't assassinated or tried to assassinate this man is because he's got 3 layers of protection. That's more protection than the CIA and any other president that had. This guy's a fucking billionaire. That's why it made sense for Trump to come and run as president. He's already got billions and his money grows every fucking day. What is he gonna get from what these Democrats are saying? Richer for power, getting rich. What for? This man just finished. Look, if this don't prove you that Trump is for you, then I don't know what to tell you. The Democrats put this COVID shit and everything else out here, almost making you lose your job, right? Most have lost their job, almost making you lose your apartment or your house. Most have already lost their apartment or their house, possibly their cars too, because they were probably putting down payments, they're paying for it, financing and shit. But what happened? Trump comes in and says, you know what? No, we can't have the Americans. We can't have us living like this. I'm going to give you a little stimulus package so you can get over your hard times. The Democrats try to shut that down. Now they want to run something $30 trillion fucking stimulus package for what? Not even for the Americans, for their foundations, bro. Wake up. It is the Democrats that are hungry for power. They have been sore in the ass because they lost, because America said, this is who you got in? Hillary? No, we don't need no more Obamanomics. $4.1 billion to Iran before he left office. What for? To fund what's going on now.
Well, here's a thought for you, though, because we can get heated all night, and you know I can definitely get heated on these issues. What people need to understand is you don't need to look to the government to sustain you. That is Marxism. That is communism. Yep. If you are looking to the government to take care of you, you've got a problem. Because when that happens, when people think there's going to be this utopia and that everything is going to be shared equally between people, it always happens. You have people that are in power way up here, and then you have everyone else down here. And the ruling class always rules over everyone else. And look what happened with Stalin. Look what happened with Marx. I mean, every society that has ever tried this has failed, and it has become a dictatorship. What people need to start realizing is you need to take care of yourself. I do believe in welfare for people that actually do need welfare, but I'm talking limited welfare. If you lose your job, there should be assistance for you. You should be able to receive food stamps or, something to get you on your feet till you actually get your next job. But you lose those benefits when you get your next job.
Yep.
The government's not made to take care of you. The founding fathers made our government the way it is to govern, but for Americans to have the freedom to be able to live life to the fullest, to be able to, go go out today and get a job, work
Yes.
hard, succeed.
Yes. Yes.
And, you know, we live in America. If you have the dream and the passion and the motivation, you can make something of yourself. But in today's time, people are lazy. People
Yeah.
are absolutely lazy. They don't
They feel
want to work.
entitled. They feel entitled to shit.
Yeah, because I myself, I hire people, you know that. And
Yeah.
I won't hire anyone that's below the age of 30. Because if I do, I'll fire them within 6 weeks because they want work. And
Yep.
if I call them on the phone, they don't answer the phone. They don't answer my emails. You know, stores are calling me, telling me, where's so and so? You know, we need to realize that, you know, we have this freedom for a reason. It's so that we don't become a slave to the government.
Right.
And the government is always the enemy. And our founding fathers knew that, breaking away from England.
Right.
And so they
Right.
constructed a government that was for the people, you know,
Right.
by the people, so that we'd have checks and balances where the government wouldn't be big brother like it is today. We're supposed to
Right.
have a very, very small, limited government. And
Right.
that government is not supposed to override on the people, you know.
Right.
But
Right.
I mean, we're supposed to have law and order too. On law and order. Because I'll tell you this much. I will fight for anybody's rights. You know, there's the Bill of Rights, and we've talked about it before. If someone's a white supremacist, and when I say a white supremacist, I mean a real white supremacist, like a KKK member, and they want to spread, you know, their propaganda about, you know, down with all black people, kill them. I don't like that message, but I will fight for the right for them to be able to say whatever they want to say.
Right. Because it's a constitution. I mean, it's something that you can't take anyone's voice away, whether
Right.
you like their message or not. It's here in America. No, there's no dictatorship like that.
Yeah.
And to this day, people like the left calls Trump a dictator. Where? The motherfucker talk about freedom every 5 seconds out his mouth. Where? People have already expressed themselves. If he was such a dictator, you guys would have been dead already.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Freedom of the press, that's in there with the First Amendment. Freedom of religion. I'm waiting for Trump to come out with some declaration here where he's going to be like, I don't give a damn what you governors say. People can go to church.
Right.
I'm waiting
Right.
for it because he's already talking about doing it. You know, just signing a presidential order saying, screw you, governors. You know, everyone will be able to go to church. Now,
Exactly.
just because you have the right to protest in the First Amendment, it says peacefully congregate and protest. Does not give you the right to get out and riot. Doesn't give you the right to burn windows, break windows. I mean, throw Molotov cocktails, deface statues, the whole 9 yards. Right behind that First Amendment is the Second Amendment. That Second Amendment says you have the right to bear arms, protect property. So if you're out there burning shit and breaking windows and someone shoots you, you get what you deserve.
Basically, that's private property. You know what I'm saying? I like to say what's up to my man Robert Brown. I've been waiting. Guys, I want you to give a warm welcome to our friend, man. Robert Brown. This gentleman here, he made a great video, and I wanted to thank you. This is the only way I can do it live. So I'd like to thank you, Mr. Brown, my friend, for a very long time, Mr. Robert Brown. He's handicapped in a way, but this man is a beautiful man, a beautiful person. This guy is basically over at the over UK, and he's going through stuff as well, and he makes beautiful videos, exploiting and exposing everything that's going on, and Robert, keep up the good work, my brother. And of course, man, I'm glad that you're tuned in. We really needed you here, brother, definitely, and everybody else that's on here, man, God bless each and every one of y'all. My man Big Boys Boxing, we cool, of course, hey, it's a political view, you know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking it, but I can't allow you to be steered the wrong way, because what you're saying is verbatim what these guys are saying, but then come again, because he's gonna win again. All right, and now we're gonna get deep here. This is prophesized already. God said he will send a trumpet, and this is what he's done. He called Trump his David. If you don't know what that is, that's David and Goliath. Trump right now is going up against Goliath, which are the bankers. Got to understand this. On top of that, you also got to understand here that we've got the grand deception going on right now. This is what the great deception is. The great deception is God putting all of this in front of us and letting you tap into, understand where the right and the wrong is here. Because when it comes that day to judgment, what's going to happen here is the people that are screaming Black Lives Matter and Antifa, you're going to stand before him and you're going to tell him, I fought for this and I fought for that. And he's going to tell you you were nothing but a deception and a disruptor. You didn't know me because you abused my people. You abused me. That person that you cracked over the head with a cinder block, that was me. That person that you did this and didn't feed them, and that was me. So just like you didn't know me, I do not know you. And what's going to happen is you guys are going to go to Sheol, hell. You know what I'm saying? You guys got to understand here. This is the grand deception. God, before he puts his feet here, he is letting you guys know. This is the turmoil. These are the rumors of wars that I said. This is what's going to happen. Y'all need to start getting right. And I'm letting you know as a friend, your brother. Listen, white, yellow, brown, red, burgundy, I don't give a fuck. You can be magenta, motherfucker, and you're still my family. You're still my friend. The problem here is, if I say something, why mock and ridicule me without you even looking into it? This is the problem that I have with certain people. Like when I say that the government was taken over by the 200 angels that were kicked from, because the proof is in the pudding. He said, do not make government. And what was the first thing Lucifer did when he came down here? Made government. So this is what I'm saying. You guys need to start getting right. You guys have to understand that one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And before all of that, this was God sent. God right now has his hands on America and we are protected. This is what's happening now. This is what's happening now.
Well,
now is the time where you got to start using your judgment.
Myself, I look at the Declaration of Independence, and I look at the first Bill of Rights as biblical writing. If you look at it, I sincerely believe that it was inspired by the Holy Spirit. I sincerely believe it is definitely biblical writing. But if we're going to touch on things, I'm going to come down just a little bit, and I'm going to go to the Sermon on the Mount.
Let's go to the rabbit hole, baby. Take us.
Jesus knew people. He absolutely knew people, and he knew how to reach people. And I think this is where we mess up today. There was, if you look at the hill that Jesus was on, there's a large valley that sits right below him, but the acoustics are absolutely perfect. And all the people that were there, they were beggars, they were poor people. It wasn't well-to-do people at all. And Jesus told his disciples to gather up bread and fish and bring them to him. And he said to pass it out to the crowds. And his disciples looked at him in disbelief, like, there's no way. And Jesus, he blessed the food and he said, now pass it out. And it was more than enough. That's the first thing he did. He met the needs of the people. He made sure they had food in their belly, water to drink. And he showed them love before he even started to preach his message. He loved on people. And I think that's something that we're missing today. I think people are so easy to anger that we forget to love on people. Um, I really do, because there's a soft spot. There's a soft spot. God wants warriors. He does. God's got a place for warriors, but he's got a soft spot in his heart for people that will just love on people. And I can't imagine, you know, look at King David, all right, when Saul was chasing him all over Israel trying to kill him. Saul knew that David was going to be the next king and was threatened by him. And David walked into a cave that Saul was sleeping in. He could have killed him right then and there. And he didn't end up killing him because he knew that God was going to take care of him. That's love and compassion. This man's trying to do, put you to death. And he left him alone because he knew God was going to deal with him.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying here is, even if you don't believe in God, you're an atheist, whatever, you're still respected. The whole point is, this is the grand deception. This is the grand deception. Y'all are being deceived by Lucifer himself, as God is basically opening the eyes and speaking to people so they can see the truth. Every time I get on here, I feel something, which is it fills my soul, in which makes me feel responsible to spread what I'm spreading with you. And if I feel like I can't express it on what was put into me by Yeshua, then I go to my friend John, Steph, Maze, and we come on here and we give you the message. You got to understand, people like us, people like Robert, people like Official Scorecard, people like us who come on here and tell you the truths, just like the Hodges brothers, just like Candace Owens, just like every other conservative or any person out there that's speaking the truth. Got to understand, I'm not tooting my own horn, but these are personal messages that God gives to you on a certain day. Like right now, if you're joining us, you were told to join here for this message, whether you want to believe it or not. I'm not tooting my own horn. This is divine intervention. This may be going on in your life. This is what happens. Like, there were certain guys on here that came on and tried to criticize, and they got told with truths, and they're not saying anything because they're possibly trying to filter it. Fine, no doubt, enough respect. But what you have to understand here is that there's a greater power, and the greater power is going to win. But where we lose at is believing and investing in the turmoil. Just like these guys are doing. You're investing in the turmoil. You're joining fucking fascist groups. You're destroying property. You're breaking into people's homes. You're shooting fucking retired police officers who are protecting their communities, bro. Shit like this. And there are many other horrors in the world. Look how God has picked Trump, and Trump has basically exposed the pedophilia ring. And from there, it went from Harvey Weinstein to women getting abused, and even though I don't believe them, because they're $20 million and fucking 20 years later, like 20 years late, making this complaint. Most of them sucked dick and took it. You know what I mean? So them I don't believe, but the ones that kept silent and couldn't, and that were broke and were poor, those are the ones I believe, right? There's a reason why you were put here. There's a reason why for you to listen to this message, because you can weigh it out. You can believe it. You cannot believe it. It's up to you. But the point is, you were sent here for a reason, not because you were just channel surfing. You were sent here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's always, and I'm just glad that people also understand there are also crooked Republicans out there. Like, it's happening now. These guys are flipping now because they were part of the establishment. They're part of the banking system. They're part of all of that. And these guys and everybody that's against Trump, they're mad and they hate him because even the entertainers are, because they know if he gets voted in again, these guys won't be making as much money and it's going to be on their look. I have cut off Hollywood, period, bro. Period. Meaning all the stars that come out and talk, I got a list, bro. And I write their names down to make sure I don't watch any of the movies. I don't support any of them. I don't do anything. Because your words, bro, you're trying to get people killed, bro. You Hollywood stars are trying to get people killed. And you have a responsibility, which is to entertain. That's it. We don't care about your political views. LeBron James, where the fuck was he in Obama's police state when Eric Garner got killed? It wasn't on. Why are all these people that died on Obama's watch? Why are they being thrown into President Trump's presidency as if he did it, as if it happened on his watch when it didn't?
Well, let me say this. Let me say this. What's going on in the world today, though, it was predicted. All right. Things are going to get worse. I want everyone to realize that. Things are going to get much worse. Things have to get worse because things have to get so bad in the world that it's going to take one person to come into the world and say, I can fix all these problems. And with that one person, it's going to be the Antichrist. And, you know, I hate that term Antichrist because it sounds like a big booming ooh word. But this guy has been being groomed for what he's going to do for God knows how long. And we've been warned. We are living in the time God warned us. We are going to live in times like this. Our responsibility right now is to seek his guidance and to actually make a stand. We need to make a stand. And we can't forget about making that stand. But at the same time, know that God's in complete control.
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to tell you something right now. The Antichrist was already here. He's still here. It was Obama. The first thing that Yahweh said was, you will cheer. The countries will cheer for this man. Countries will praise this man. He will speak blasphemous words. He will try to mock and ridicule me. Obama has done all this already. Mm-hmm. He has mocked the Sermon on the Mount. Okay? He has killed many, many, many innocent people with them drone strikes. This man was praised by the whole world. They even made Obama songs all over the world. By the second term, people like me and you, we woke up. We were like, this motherfucker is fake. This is the Antichrist right here. At least I was. I seen it. There he is right there. So now
something that was deplorable to me, though, and it's something Trump would never do. He bowed to the king of Saudi Arabia. He bowed before him. We are a sovereign nation. We bow to no one.
And he did that. Yep. And he did that. It's crazy. And then people want to, oh my God, Trump shook the queen's hand. He wasn't supposed to touch her. Fuck you. Because the same way he wasn't supposed to touch the queen, no offense, this motherfucker was the first president to cross the border in Korea. Yep. And you're talking about he's not breaking shit. He's not fucking breaking the glass ceiling as to being a president and taking. Hell yeah, he is. But the problem is that since we have all of this, Trump's this, Trump's that, Trump's this, Trump's that. Oh, he's a racist. And now it's coming to us, the voters, and his voters are fucking racist too. And then what's gonna happen? I'm telling you, listen. When Joe Biden said the other day that what was it that he said? He said that 55%. I think it was, I don't want to be wrong. Somebody correct me. 55% of Trump's voters were bad people, he said.
Yep. Well,
bad people.
I want everyone to remember what Biden said. If you don't vote for Biden, you're not black.
Yeah.
I want everyone to remember that when they go to the polls. If you don't
Exactly.
vote for Biden, you're not black. If you're a black man and you don't vote for him, you're not black.
And mind you, this is the same man that used to walk side by side with KKK leaders and members, bro. But yet you guys want to say Trump did not denounce David Duke, but yet there are clips showing that he did say, I denounce David Duke and the KKK. I do not want their funding. I don't even want anything to do with them. But you've got the industrial media complex chopping and slicing shit up on some trying to be genius shit to feed you the propaganda. So that way, when it comes out, they cut it off and they say, did you hear that? You see what he did? The same thing
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a video going into the detailed history of the KKK and how the KKK, believe it or not, everyone, was formed by the Democratic Party.
There you have it. There you have it. There you have it.
I will,
yeah.
I will give an actual history lesson on it.
Yep.
And I will make that video tomorrow.
And I will also give you a history lesson as to how it wasn't the whites. Whites were involved in that, but it wasn't the whites that basically traded the slaves. It was a black man.
Yep.
Who traded the slaves.
Yep.
How can you guys go on with life either not knowing this, which is shame on you because you should be doing your research, or those that do know this and they continue with this shit? Why is that? Why is that? You know why? I'll tell you why. It's called racial bias. Meaning, that on code shit, like he a black man. He just killed somebody. Shut up. Don't say nothing. He a black man. That's our brother. That's wrong. That's just like if I had a brother and you were my friend and my brother picks on you and you're about to beat the shit out of him and I seen this and I go to you, chill. You're not going to touch my brother. I don't care what he did to you. That's wrong. That's what this stay on code shit is. That is completely wrong. I'm going to let you step to my brother because I see my brother fucking with you. And it's very disrespectful for my brother to be all up in your space. So you're gonna handle it like men, as long as you don't kill each other, but you're gonna punch each other in the face. Go ahead, because I know you're gonna be friends afterwards. But the misunderstanding must be cleared out. This is what's happening with this on culture. This is why y'all being poisoned to yourselves. Y'all fooling yourselves. This Black Lives Matter. Take a good look at the demographic of the people in it. They're white yuppie scum. I'm not saying white as in my man Jonathan. I'm talking about the real white nationalistic motherfuckers that have been placed in there to cause this destruction, to use your culture, your race in order to get by, bro. Come voting time. This is what's happening.
I'll say this much too. This crap, white privilege, we've got a friend, Craig Johnson, if there was a such thing as white privilege, I really wish Craig had white privilege. Everything this man's been through, he's had brain surgery, lost his businesses, lost his residence, and because of COVID-19 can't find a decent job to save his life now. Like I said, I wish he had white privilege, what I call real white privilege. Maybe find some help if he actually had some real white privilege,
Yeah. And white privilege played out in the 80s, bro. You know where white privilege was mostly at? Wall Street. Corporations. There's not one person out here right now, either on this thread or coming along in this video, leave it in the comment section when this live becomes a video, can fucking tell us that somebody that was white got skipped in front of you in a job.
Well,
in these times.
Something I was talking to Stephanie and Mays about yesterday. And this is the U.S. military today. Go on to any military base, whether it be Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, you name it, right? And once you Start looking around at ranks from E7 and above. Okay. Due to affirmative action, you might only see one or two E7s. Everyone else is black, Puerto Rican. You know, if you're white, you cannot progress because of affirmative action. So, how is Whitey holding these people down when Whitey's being held down himself?
Right? Right? You know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy. Mala says exactly, Jay. Plenty of whites go to prison. They have no privilege because they have no money. Exactly. Look. Let me tell you something about my Puerto Rican race. Because I'm Cherokee Indian and Puerto Rican. I said it early on in a video. I am not ashamed of people in my culture who work, pay taxes, take care of their family, handle their business. What I am ashamed of are the people that get up 6 in the fucking morning to go to a Puerto Rican Day parade, but they won't get up 6 in the morning to contribute to society.
Yeah.
And then they want to come out, they want to go out and try to tell you, the hard worker, on how you should be spending your money, on how you should be living, on how you don't fit into this shit. And then when you leave, most of our friends that are with that lifestyle, and you just happen to be the hard worker, you start getting a girl, you start moving out, you move out the hood, you're driving a car now, you got more bills, you got a house, all of a sudden you got children, you're the sellout. You're the coon, you're the Uncle Tom to these motherfuckers. But yet they were enslaved. See, you guys, and I'm talking about all minorities here, black, white, because there are people in trailer parks,
Yep.
Chinese, anybody who's fucking poor, anybody who's not in the $1 million tax bracket, not in the $100,000 tax bracket,
Just
not even in the 50. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking po. We can't even afford the other OR, the O and the R. You know what I'm saying? Po. Like, you gotta understand, they use us. We are important, but they use us. Who the fuck doesn't want to hear, oh, if you vote for me, you'll get this and you'll get that. And I'll make sure you get this and you get that. Placating. Look at Hillary Clinton. Charlemagne the God is a fucking sellout. As soon as that bitch would have said, yeah, hot sauce, I would have smacked the shit out of her. I would have put all fucking palms on this bitch. First of all, you don't get to do that. You don't get to tell me you carry hot sauce in your bag when I know it's a fucking lie. And they should have exposed her. They should have told her, really? Let's see what's in your purse now. But they didn't. Same thing with Joe Biden. Oh, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black. Charlemagne, being black himself, should have told them, yo, first of all, hold on. Where do you get off telling people that they are not their fucking race? They're not within their culture. If they don't vote for you, you know how fucking racist and wrong that was? But people let it go. CNN, MSNBC, MSLSD, fucking all of them, CBS, ABC. But the only ones that didn't let it go was Fox. That's where you saw it. That's where everybody saw it played, on Fox or on YouTube. So you got to understand, there are protesters, but there also are anarchists out there. There are good police officers.
Yeah.
There are also fucked up police officers. You know what I'm saying? Just like in every race, there's a good person, there's a fucked up person. It's the same all in life, bro. If there's a good, there's a bad. How the fuck you guys don't know this?
Yeah. Well, tell
How
you
is it?
what, I gotta get off here. My son's bugging me to go play a game of chess with him.
Do your thing. What's up, boss Cody? How you doing, brother?
He's in the other rooms.
All right, tell him I said hi, man. Give him my love, bro. Word
I
up.
sure will. And guys, y'all have a good night out there. And come check out my channel. Tomorrow I'll have that KK video out for everyone. So
I got you, John. I'll link you up. I'm gonna stay on with the fellas for a bit, but I'll link you up, bro. I'll tell everybody to go to your channel.
I will see you later then, okay?
No doubt, brother. God bless. Love you, man. Be careful. All right, brother. Yeah, guys, you know what I'm saying? So, it's not that we're racist, it's not that we're bad people. It's not that, we're not trying to see their perspective. We saw their perspective, and their perspectives are nothing but fabrication, a lot of lies. It's and like I said, people have their opinions, no doubt. We can respect opinions, but we can't respect opinions when you turn your opinion into an ideology, then you try to shove it down our throat and try to make it gospel. You can't do that now. Because that's one thing that every human being has in their system is called resistance. Now, what's going on over there in Seattle and the rest of these fucking retarded states, this isn't an uprising. This isn't a revolution. This is a soy war, bro. These are a bunch of fucking privileged motherfuckers who want to be the have-nots like us that are out there hired. And look what they're doing. Destroying our lifestyle, our homes. Tearing down histories. Yep, Jimmy Mack, no doubt. It's a soy boy war. That's exactly what this is. They don't like Trump. Trump. So what do? The Democrats now are trying to make us pay for our votes by destroying all the culture, bro. Banning movies, shows that we watch, products now. I mean, you got to understand, if you do not vote Trump in, he's the only way where things are going to be left alone and we're going to be living the way we used to live. But now you guys vote for this fucking forgetful ass motherfucker, this fucking child rapist. Since we know what's behind the shadows now, if they gain power, they're not going to give a fuck if you know they're pedophiles. Because NAMBLA, the boy-loving motherfuckers, are down with the LGBT community because they still haven't spoke out and told these motherfuckers, no, this is just for gays, lesbians, and trans, and trans. This is not for pedophiles. They still haven't said that. So they're down with that shit. So what these guys are doing now is, since we voted Trump in and we're not following them because they thought that they're master, they thought that they are master, they thought that they were our masters. We did the revolution. We revolted. That's why shit is going on the way it's going on now. A lot of these motherfuckers don't like it. They want to change things. Most of these motherfuckers don't even know themselves. Most of these motherfuckers don't even know what the fuck they stand for. As a matter of fact, everything that they're doing is total hypocrisy. Take a look at it. Take a look at it. They placate into the black people. Black people are being racist themselves by allowing white people to kneel and wash their fucking feet and ask them to forgive them. That's not racist to you guys? Hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it is. That's why none of the shit that they're doing makes sense. Makes no type of sense. It makes no type of fucking sense. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. They defund the police. They better put one of these in the streets. They better put one of these motherfuckers on every street corner. Because what's going to happen is not the soys that are going to get mad. It's going to be us Americans. Imagine how you feel now that they're trying to take your freedom away and trying to make you speak the way they speak and trying to shove their ideologies into your life. Imagine what's going to happen with motherfuckers like myself and you guys. Trump's out of office. These motherfuckers come in. They let Joe Biden come in. What happens, bro? What happens? Now you're really slaves. Now we're really slaves. Now we can't curse as much. We have to be careful with what we say. It's one big fucking pillow. It's soft ass out there. And I cannot live like this. I cannot live like this. If you guys want to take the ultimate test to see if I'm telling the truth, if John's telling the truth, if what you believe in is the truth, vote Trump in. Watch. Vote Trump in. and watch all this shit that's happening now come right back again. What's going on, Brian? No doubt, real Jimmy Mac. Everybody, B Space. What's up, everybody, man? Watch. You think I'm kidding? Watch what happens. Vote him in. Vote him in. Vote him in. Because if you don't vote him in, if you're a video game player, your video games are going to die. If you're a hardcore movie fan like I am, that shit's going to die. Look what they did to Star Wars. Look what they're doing to Ghostbusters. Look what they're doing to everything, bro. Look what they did to Gone with the Wind. So let me guess, Whoopi, you fucking hideous bitch. Are you going to get off that fucking couch and off the View? Because if I'm not mistaken, you, I'm going to do Bill Cosby. You played a poor black woman, a womanized woman in The Color Purple. And you have to understand now that your movie just might get pulled. Ah, what's going on? Sporting icons, no doubt. See? So, Whoopi Goldberg, you fat, hideous bitch. What are you going to do now when they pull The Color Purple off? Because all slave movies are no good. Anything involving cops are no good now. So what are you going to do now? See, this is why the left eats itself. The left eats itself. They're doing it now. They're doing it now. And the cops over in Seattle, they're all scared to death. Listen, the captain or whatever the fuck you are, bitch, you're a coward. You're a coward. Okay? You're a coward. You allowed these motherfuckers to run up in your precinct and take it. And you just left like a bitch. You just left. You call yourself police officers? You call yourself upholding the law when you do that? Each and every cop out there, and mind you, there were cops that were caught in other buildings that they wrecked, sleeping. It's like the higher-ups told this precinct, don't get involved. And if you don't believe me, as soon as I'm done here, go check it out. Go see what I'm saying, because everything I tell you is the truth. And when you go do it, hey, you know what I'm saying? Bro, this is a game to them. My life, your life, it's not a game. It's not a game. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm the least scared. I'm angry. I am very angry. And I don't blame you guys. For being upset, disgusted, hurt. I don't blame you guys. And what's going to be real heartbreaking here is that my fellow Black Americans who are being used, when it's all said and done, Trump wins again. The only person that's really paying attention to you will be Trump and not these guys. Understand, fellow Americans, that the race card was created and used and played out by the left. And since it played out, and since you saw all of this bullshit, just because they can't have their power, you shouldn't expect yourself to follow any of these Democrats anymore. See, because it's already disrespectful to mislead everyone. I wouldn't expect you guys to want anything to do with me if I lied to you. If I told you that the way what they're doing, if I did it to you, I would not expect you to forgive me. I would not expect you. It's like holding something from us, but the shit is we know what it is. It's just some people just don't want to admit it. Some people don't want to admit that Trump is fighting globalists here. And since the globalists are in control of almost everything, this is why the press, media, everything is trying to make Trump look bad. It is up to you as a human being to use your judgment. Since most people out here say that they're good fucking judges of character, what you guys need to do is turn the TV off. And when you do turn it on, watch his speeches. Then when you do turn it on, watch the other guys on the other news networks shame everything. I mean, he gave a stimulus package. Oh boy. So what? It's not his money. What is he doing out there giving money out? This motherfucker saving the Americas, bro. That's what he was doing, Don cocksucking Lemon. All of you fucking guys in CNN, all of y'all. How is it that Don Lemon, how is it that the white man is racist? The white man is dangerous. The white man's a killer, but you're married to a white cock, son. You suck it, you fuck it every fucking day, son. Every fucking night. All night long. Long. Yeah, Lemon. You, motherfucker. Hypocrisy. Let me guess. Since he's with you, he's black, right? Since he's your man, he's black. Holy shit. So white people can identify as black. You see how things just trickle down? You see how they're trying to change things? Oh, let's pass the law of identification. Right. Okay. So if a dude gets me upset and I break his jaw, I can identify as a woman and say that he hit me. This is what they want. I put a wig on, I can identify as a woman, but I got no type of hormones. I can't give birth. I don't have a period, son. My body don't clean itself. You can turn my dick inside out and turn it into a vaginal canal, but I'm not gonna have the same functions as a fucking female. Yes, ma'am. Fuck you. I'm dying to run into a dude like that, son. Because I will hit him like a fucking man. All he did was just put on some titties and chopped his dick off. Yes, ma'am. Talk to me like I'm a woman. No, fuck you. You're not gonna trick me into thinking what you think or what you were taught. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear anything where you're trying to tell me a guy is a girl and a girl is a guy. What kind of world is this, bro? That, you know, if Trump doesn't get voted in, this world is going to turn upside down, bro. I'm letting you guys know right now. And call me a transphobe, call me a homophobe, call me a lesbian phobe. Say whatever the fuck you want, because I have friends that are gay. I have friends that are fucking lesbians. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any friends who are trannies, but you know what I'm saying? That it's I don't, you know, it is what it is. If it's for you, it's for you. But don't shove it down my throat. Don't shove it down other people's throat who think differently of it, because you're gonna keep running into that obstacle. And that obstacle is gonna be, get the fuck away from me, you freak. You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. It's just like these salesmen when they try to come and excuse me, would you like, motherfucker? No, I'm not buying what you're selling. Thank you, but no, thank you. And then they're persistent. Oh, but didn't I just fucking tell you to leave me alone? I'm not interested. Right? The same thing here. I'm not interested in Obamanomics anymore. It didn't work out for us for fucking 8 years, bro. We had to go through this motherfucker doing nothing. But he did something for the fucking gays. Know what I'm saying? He did it for the fucking gays. And it's fucking crazy. El Mencho, let me get a timeout here. Which is El Jefe. Your mother's been exposed, you faggot. Now, I'm good at exposing. So let me expose El Jefe right now. If you saw him on, what was it? Was it Julius's Boxing Talk? I think it was. or somebody else's, where he said he's a changed man, he's not trolling anymore. Remember when he said that? Look at this faggot ass nigga on here right now. I've been exposed. Motherfucker, ain't nobody on YouTube got that power to expose me. You've been exposed though. My man Hybrid 95 wanted to fuck you up, and you said you live 20 minutes away. And when he said he'll come see you, he'll drive to you, what happened? You shut your channel down after I exposed you too. When you said you was gonna dox everybody. You know what I'm saying? You a faggot, El Jefe, and I hope I run into you in life, bro, because I'm gonna slam you right on your fucking neck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm letting everybody know right now, if you fuck with El Jefe, you ain't fucking with me. That's it. The line's drawn. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the same little faggot that went on everybody else's live just to be accepted. Bleeding like Mei Ling, like a fucking prostitute. Talking about, oh, I'm cool now. I'm chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You're a fucking piece of shit. And you, my friend, have been exposed by me. And Hybrid 95 and everybody else, son. You're just like a fucking octopus hairline. You're just like him. So El Mencho, you could say, nigga, you could change your name. It don't matter. Fuck you, fuck your mother, and fuck everybody you rock with. And if anybody rocks with this nigga, get the fuck away from me. The line's drawn. That's it. Now, back to this shit. And remember, guys, remember, this is before you get mad at me and tell me I can't tell you who be friends with. Remember, I'm doing this for you too, because this is the same little faggot ass nigga that was bleeding his heart out to be accepted by everybody because nobody wants him. So if I'm telling you get the fuck away from me because you fucking with him, I have a right to do that. And if you don't like it, have a nice fucking day. That's it. But the line's been drawn. Fuck this nigga. And if you rock with him, fuck you too. That's it. I don't give a fuck who you are. And people are testament here right now. He came on my live, you know what I'm saying? Talking shit. But yeah, he said he wasn't doing that no more. He's gonna be talking boxing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should be asking me to be giving him any type of links when you know he's a fucking troll. So the line's drawn. Uploaders, commentators, y'all fuck with El Mencho, aka El Jefe, aka El Jiffy, aka my dick. I ain't fucking with you no more. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with y'all no more. But it is what it is. Now, back to business. This is what we're faced with, and people have to understand that we're being fooled here, bro. Or they're trying to fool us. They're trying to give us a narrative. They want us to copy this. Now, before I go, I want you to understand. Sit back and think. Sit back and think on how Trump has handled America. And then all his accolades that he's done so far, hold those up. Even if you got to write it down, hold those up. And then try to hold those up against what the left is saying. See if it matches. See if it matches. Because remember, you're judging him by his actions. They're judging him. Right? Exactly. Do that. Do that. His achievements in which he's done as to how they try to knock it down and say he didn't do nothing. Go ahead. And you will see the difference. That's what I had to do. That's what I had to do. I had to watch Fox. And then I had to watch CNN, MSNBC, ABC, NBC. And I was like, whoa, chill. These motherfuckers ain't telling us nothing. How is it on Fox? They telling us about motherfuckers in deep state, Russian dossiers. I was like, what? And meanwhile, these guys are covering it up. That's what I'm saying, man. Don't be fooled. And if you don't like what I said, you want to unsubscribe, I understand. I understand. But I ask you this, and I'm just saying this. Don't come back when you're proven wrong. And I and everyone else in the United States of America that's rooting for this president, is right. Don't come back. I don't even want an apology. See, because then I would have to take you as a person who also tried to tear down the fabric of the United States of America. You are down with the people that disrespected my father fighting for your freedoms. The same people that tried to just destroy our freedom and our right to speak. That's how I would have to take you. This is why I wouldn't want to fuck with you after that. You calling me wrong now? Stand by it. Stand by it. Man or woman, stand by it. Make sure you prove me wrong. Because when you don't, trust me, that sinking feeling where you're like, damn, bro, what the fuck? Unless you're ignorant, but you're going to be like, damn, I was fucking wrong. What the fuck? You can never come back here. Understand that. And I know who unsubscribes and you know, and tries to. Once I don't, I have a list of y'all. And when I don't see y'all there and I see a number go down, I always check to see who it is. And there's a way to, and as soon as I block y'all, whoever leaves, you stay gone. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. Because I wouldn't judge you guys if you wouldn't want anything toxic or you know, people that aren't good for you around you. You feel what I'm saying? Just like this fucking faggot that was on here a couple of seconds ago. The want to be accepted motherfucker. The guy who keeps changing his name. The guy that has no character, no personality. You know? And that's just how it is, guys. So we got to stay strong, bro. Now, I know this is a boxing channel, but I also told you guys that this is also a variety. It's a boxing channel first, but it's a variety channel. You know, we speak on politics. We speak on movies. You know, tomorrow, I'm going to come on at about 9 o'clock, same time. And we're going to talk about movies that we love. And Carlos, yes, I'm going to try to bring you on the panel. That's right. All right. So that's just basically it. I'm going to also make a video on the new collectibles that I got in and shit for the action figure collectors. I got the RoboCop with the working holster on the side here. It opens up, the gun goes right in there, closes right back up. You know, I got that going on. I got this the Ed 209, and also I mean I got a shit ton of figures for the action figure collectors that follow me. So I'll be hitting you up tomorrow in the afternoon with this. And basically, you know, just be safe, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that, you know, you're not being fooled and shit. And just got the Ed 209. I'll give you a nice preview of the figures tomorrow, man. Otherwise than that, bro. Oh yeah, hold on. Before I go, I'm also building the battle scene. Yeah, the OCP battle scene. Yeah, this is the you know, the hall where he shot and shit like that. And of course, you know, the staircase goes this way. So yeah, I'm starting it up. You know, I got the glass floor painted and everything. Yeah, real glass, real glass. But otherwise than that, man, I'm your boy Jay Cotto, the Boxing Jedi, telling the truth within boxing and life itself. God bless each and every one of y'all, all my brothers and sisters out there. And remember, bro, the only racism that exists is the fabricated one. Remember that, at least in these times. Otherwise than that, man, God bless each and every one of y'all. See you tomorrow. Movie. That's right. 9 p.m. tomorrow. Gonna be talking about some movies. And morning time, about I would say 11 a.m. For all you action figure and dioramas collectors out there and makers, I'll be catching you with it live in the morning. Otherwise than that, stay vigilant. Peace, guys. Love you all, man. God bless you.